Here we go. It is time for another Lesky CDM build, and this one might honestly be my favorite build I've made so far. It's not as balanced as that Thief's specialization with the Recycler archetype that I made a video over. Y'all can check that one out if y'all want. That one's taller, 6 foot, and it has better passing. That's like one of the main downsides of this build is the passing, and of course the physicality is better on that other build because this is a smaller build. It's on the smaller size, and what I'm going for is making an explosive CDM build with the explosive acceleration type. So you're very quick, high pace, and then you have high agility. This build has 90 agility, so that's really nice as a CDM to like change directions, and then you can step on people really quick with the explosiveness and the high agility. So I had a lot of fun using this build with Jockey Plus. Jockey Plus is absolutely crazy. It's way better than it was last year and even 24. And then Intercept Plus is also really nice on this build. So let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights of me using it.
Buffed it to where you can feel it when you're doing it. It's insane.
Ooh, snag. 70 vision.
90. I like that cutback.
Take a...
Find the goat.
Okay, y'all have to upper 90 every shot.
It's like straight up. I'm trying everything I can.
Ooh, that was nice. Mine? What the?
Okay. That was terrible from me.
Ooh. Just a little bit more power on the corner.
Like in the middle or like in the middle? Okay.
I knew I shouldn't have passed that. Oh.
Yeah, you're not.
I tried in Chandler. I did a full power through ball.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that. He's got that.
Here, ask me.
Go Paris. You got popcorn, baby.
Ratch?
I clicked. It says
Ooh,
cross on
interception.
my
It's a rocket to me.
triangles. Why?
He was
focused on
pressing cross.
I know he was, but I was focused on King, trying to get King from out the way because he was gonna block the cross.
Oh,
Wow.
That guy right here.
Plays. Like, we're like a little robots. We just do the same crap every time.
Ooh, mine. No.
Oh, I didn't fall for that. I canceled it too quick.
Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, that was about to be money if I got that off.
Dude. Tried doing a cancel. It just does not.
I wish I could just emote on him right there, bro.
Oh.
Wow, this build is so quick.
Like, that is insane if you think I want that.
Oh
That
my.
goal. I tried back healing it as fast as I
The
could.
jockey is literally nuts.
In the last like 200 years.
Right there too.
I'm
Right
trying to get a goal.
Give me
I
that.
thought the first one. Oh, you want the goal?
Trying
Okay.
to score.
Oh fuck.
Oh, lucky.
Okay, I'll touch it eventually.
You want
I was gonna tackle
I
him,
almost-
but so it's just gonna take this place.
You make it run in front of fire. he's
This
gonna
build is
send it.
cracked. Oh, give me that.
He wins
Aerial
those.
Fortress.
Ooh.
See, Aerial Fortress, bro. See what I'm saying? I put it on. I win these things. Get off me.
He's gonna post
I
it.
want to bruise or somebody. Yeah, perfect moment. Yeah. Oh,
matter
look at
how
that
long
guy's
we
fast. I'll try to get to him.
John Pork. We can play for 6 hours, but it doesn't
Oh
matter.
my, I should have
Which is
turned that the
still
other way.
never-
But that's Bruiser right there, folks.
For that's how it goes to him. Like he's not nowhere in the screen. He just like gets to him.
Hello?
I guess in the back immediately.
Bodied.
Side.
Hold on to the left. Oh,
like a quarter of a bar more than 1 bar on chips. It goes way over the
Bruiser, bro. This is
That line?
nasty. I hope you all enjoyed watching those clips, and I do have some more highlights of this build at the end of the video that y'all can check out. So let's go over the perks first. So I did the Engine Plus specialization, which gives you Intercept Plus, and we'll take a look at that specialization in a bit. So the first perk you unlock at level 1 is Tracker, and this one is really nice, especially with the Jockey Plus on this build. So Jockey near a dribbler in the defensive half for a boost to interceptions, reactions, and ball control. And this one is very easy to activate. And then it also works well with Intercept Plus because it's boosting your interceptions. And I believe this build has 92 interceptions because of the specialization. That's the minimum requirement, which we'll take a look at soon. And then it boosts the reactions, which is also going to help maybe with some interceptions and just defensive actions. And then the ball control. So ball control will also help like trap the ball better with interceptions. So this one is very nice and definitely my favorite perk on this build. The Engine Plus perk, which we're going to take a look at, is not good. That's like the main downside of this build. And I'll explain that in a bit. So the next one at level 40, I believe you unlock, level 30 or 40, don't remember, the presser perk, win the ball in the defensive half to gain a short boost to short passing, vision, and balance. And this one's really good. You also activate it a lot because you just need to win the ball, an interception, a tackle, whatever it may be. And you'll get a boost to passing and vision, which is pretty nice. Short passing and vision, because again, the passing isn't great on this build, and then that balance upgrade can be pretty helpful. Now for this Engine Plus specialization, you'll get Intercept Plus, and you'll definitely want to put that on instead of Relentless Plus. But the perk here is just not good for the CDM position, and I'm really hoping like in the future, if they make updates to the archetypes, that they switch the perk with this gadget specialization inspired by Marcelo, because that makes way more sense. This gadget one is probably the most attacking one out of all of them if you look at the unlock criteria, the attributes you need. But it has the most defensive perk, so I really think the workhorse should be on the Engine Plus. It almost seems like a mistake they got them switched up, so I'm hoping they switch them, and this build would be even better if they do that. But the Raider perk as a CDM, it's just not going to be great. I maybe saw it activate like once or twice, so enter the opponent's box from the middle for a short boost of finishing, shot power, and reactions. And I did score like one goal and dribbled into the box, and I scored. But I didn't see it activate, but I think also some other things was popping up. It said like good goal or something else at the top right, so it wasn't popping up, but I'm pretty sure it did actually activate. And you don't even need the ball. I've noticed like one time I went into the opponent's box without the ball and it popped up, so you don't necessarily need to like dribble into the box yourself or whatever it may be to have it activated. So the unlock criteria is you need a minimum of 90 aggression, 92 interceptions, and 90 stand tackle, which work very well with this type of defensive minded build where you're just that annoying CDM that's quick and just all up in the opponent's face. So now I want to show you all this attribute screen real quick, and there you can see that explosive acceleration type. As I said earlier, this build is on the smaller side, so 5'8", 143 pounds. I went for that height and weight because this is what will get you that +4 acceleration and +4 agility. So they're both at 86, but once you get in a game, you'll actually have 90 acceleration and agility, and then you do lose some jumping and strength, which isn't that important for this type of build. So it would be 71 jumping and 71 strength. Let's discuss the playstyles that I was using. So this was the first setup I had and probably used for the majority of my games. So of course there's that Jockey Plus and Intercept Plus that you'll want on this build. And then I had Anticipate, Tiki Taka for a passing playstyle. Because of the attributes I have, this is the only passing playstyle you can use, so I would definitely recommend having that. I had First Touch, which you definitely don't need as a CDM. It's not going to help with your interceptions. It'll just help whenever you receive a pass from your teammates. But I eventually did take that off and tried Bruiser. And then Press Proven is really nice for the close control dribbling and being able to shield. And then I put Aerial Fortress because this is a smaller build. It actually makes a huge difference to win aerial battles. So I had it on for almost every game, but for like 2 or 3 games, I took it off. And then one game I had a lot of instances where I could have won a header if I had it on, but I didn't have it on and I just didn't win the header. So I put it back on because I think it's really important for this type of build. You can actually leap up with Aerial Fortress, even though the jumping and strength are low on this build. So let me show you what I did. So I guess at first when I took off Aerial Fortress, I put on Bruiser, but that was only for a few games. And then I put Aerial Fortress back on. So then what I did, I wanted to keep Bruiser. So I put Bruiser on instead of First Touch, and I was rocking it like this for the end of my games with this build. And I really like this combo. So you can either go First Touch or Bruiser. And then you also have some other options. You could go Block if you want. I just don't really go for Block as a CDM because I'm pretty aggressive. I don't really get like a ton of like block shots chances. You could also try slide tackle. I didn't go for any upgrades to slide tackle, so it's just like default at 75. But with slide tackle, it would definitely make the slide tackles better, even though the slide tackle attribute isn't very high. You could possibly switch around the attributes, maybe get like 80 slide tackle if you really want. Then there is technical, which you could go for, that could be decent, and then also enforcer could be pretty good on this build. But the reason I went for bruiser is because you can actually body people with the advanced defending, the physical tackles. Even without bruiser, I was bodying people with the low strength, which is really surprising. But then you put bruiser on, you get even more strength, and you can really push people out of the way. And y'all should have seen from the clips that I got a lot of just physical shoulder barges, all that kind of stuff with bruiser. And it worked really well in this build. So I'd suggest giving it a try, even though the strength is low on this build. It makes up for that low strength. But even without it, I was still able to body people just because the physical tackles are really good right now. Then my club has been using the quick step facility, which is definitely one of my favorites because it gives you pace upgrades, then gives everyone on your team quick step. But if your club isn't going to be using that, I would definitely go for quick step just to make this build even faster. So you would have to take out like aerial fortress or like bruiser might be your best option. And I think the stamina is pretty good to start out. It's like default 75 on an engine, and then I had like 3 AP left, so I put it like +1 on stamina to get it to 76. So it really wouldn't be that much AP to get 80, because you need 80 stamina in order to get quick step, which is a downside because stamina is pretty much useless in the game. It's not important at all. So it wouldn't take much AP to get to 80 stamina if you really wanted to use quick step. You would just have to lower a few things on this build. So let me show y'all the facilities that we were using, and we did get some facilities with pace. So this build was even quicker than what I was showing y'all with that 90 acceleration. So the +3 pace right here with quick step, and then we had +5 acceleration, so that's +8 acceleration. So when I was using this build, I actually had 98 acceleration. And then this also gives you +5 reactions. This is a solid one if you want to give it a try, the 2-star sports scientist. And then the last 100k was just the 1-star sports psychologist. Here's the attributes, and let's talk about the skill moves and weak foot. So I upgraded the skill moves to 3-star instead of 2-star. You could definitely just go 2-star if you want. And you could possibly, with that AP, go for a 4-star weak foot. I had a 3-star weak foot. I'm not too sure if it would be enough AP, but it might. So you could do that. Go 2-star skills, 4-star weak foot could be a pretty solid option. And then for defending, the 92 interceptions is what I needed for that minimum attribute for the engine plus specialization. And then 90 defense awareness, 90 stand tackle, didn't go for any upgrades to slide tackle. And then if we go over here to ball control, there's that 86 agility, but you're getting that +4 from the height and weight effect. So it's actually going to be 90 agility, which is crazy with the jockey plus and the explosiveness on this build. 80 balance, 83 reactions. It would be nice to get this even higher. Maybe when they increase the level cap more, that would be a good place to put some AP on reactions. 80 ball control, 80 dribbling, 80 composure. So pretty solid dribbling for a CDM build. And then there's the 86 acceleration, but the +4 from the height and weight effect will actually be 90 acceleration. And I'll show you all the club facility boosts in a bit so y'all can see what the attributes look like with the facility boost that I was using. And then 90 sprint speed. And then if we go over here to passing, I think I put +5 on vision. Default, I think it's 65. So I just got the vision up to 70. It would be nice to get it to 80. And then I did bump up the short pass to 80. It's a key attribute for the engine, so it's not a whole lot. And it is pretty good with the tiki-taka. And then I just left the long pass default at 70. Then like I said, the last upgrade, I just had 3 AP left, so I just put it on stamina to get 76 stamina. I think the other option you could go for is like +1 shot power or +1 long shots. So I just put it on stam. Oh yeah, and then here is that 90 aggression, which can be very helpful as a defensive-minded player, and that was a minimum requirement. For the engine plus specialization, the aggression, stand tackle, and interception. So now here are the club facility boosts, and you can see what this build looks like. The main difference is going to be that pace, that +8 acceleration, bumping up to 94, and then the height and weight effect, the +4. So I had 98 acceleration on this build, which is crazy. And then 93 sprint speed, and then +5 to reactions to get it to 88. and then +2 to composure and aggression. Also, I did forget to mention, but I didn't go for any jumping upgrades, but the -4 from the height and weight effect is going to lower that to 71. But again, the aerial fortress will help with the low jumping and strength for winning those aerial battles. And then I did upgrade the strength to 75, so you could use press proven or enforcer if you want, but that is getting lowered to 71 because of the -4. So that's my engine plus CDM build for FC26 clubs. Very fun build to use, and I think it's actually quite meta, even though it's not like crazy tall. But give it a try. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and make sure you are subbed to the channel. I have some more highlights to show y'all, so take a look at those.
See, that's why I wanted to bring it down the mid to avoid that situation.
Stay in bounds.
There you go.
Yes.
Gonna get
That's good. That's good.
All the time in the world.
That did not go where I wanted to.
Play your feet.
It is true.
Bro just scooped it up to his own bot.
In the food, it like doesn't like it's like
Delicious. And I thought it was over. I was like, yeah, there's no chance.
It's gonna boot that up. Oh yeah, it's perfect. No foul, ref. I shouldn't have done that.
you got it.
Oh my
Got it.
gosh. See,
Yeah. That one threw me off because King.
What a 200 years it was.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
don't call for that, boy.
Just don't go for the ball, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, the left center back.
Oh my
just-
gosh, you see this known as name?
Got him.
Lesky's son, yo, what up?
There's a bruiser. Oh yeah. I just bruiser.
How to explain?
I think it's camera. Try camera.
Adjust it, but I put more.
Ours?
Give me that.
But I could have been running. Oh, here's the aerial, whatever the
I
heck.
got aerial fortress too. I'm on a mini build. It's gonna help me win headers.
Right back here, bro. What the hell?
It was an annoying day.
Oh my gosh, that was actually a dime.
Nice.
They're gonna get a shot on.
Of course.
You got it?
I don't have
Pick it
enough crossing, I think, to actually.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh
Pretty.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh damn! It's supposed to hit. Oh wow.
you're
Still
on.
works, still works.
Nice,
Whatever.
good finish.
Calling for it up here.
Oh yeah, flick that onto me.
All right.
Go for
There it is.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I didn't see it pop up, but it might have. Surely that would have
Let's do it.
activated it, right?
But just don't run into them. There you go. Yup.
There we go.
Just send it in.
If he can.
I'm gonna have to
Just
do
let me
max
know
The
power.
guy
I
next
think.
to me, this
Back
guy
post?
next to me has
Yeah,
air
yeah.
defense. And now the guy with the defensive things.
Oh
there.
my money.
Oh.
Oh,